Hello there everyone, welcome back. I am BogMod. We're playing more of The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Let's go visit the church. Hello, Milliam. I think, before we talk to Milliam... Hello. Yay, it's Rean! Come, Rean, abandon the faith. Come, serve on a battleship with me. Whisper of your whereabouts. Were you? Of, best Sara can tact it. But could we tempt you to join us on the Courageous? We're trying to build a crew of children! Me? Well, I'd like to. I feel as though I'm making significant progress as a medicine maker here. I'm not saying I won't ever be able to join you. Just ask you to wait a while. Is that alright? Fine. You don't have to be a child soldier. We'll let it slide. Yay! Drugs. Thank you. Alright. She's like, I don't want to become neutral. I'm going to actually be neutral and not, and stick with the church. Apparently they're going to hold a Sunday school class here really soon. The chaplain interested too, right? Oh man, this is so cool. But like anyways. Yeah, every Wait, you never went to Sunday school? No, siree. I feel like I missed out on anything either. Instead, I punched things with a giant robot. Hearing kids getting educated does make me think about the academy all over again. Yeah, she doesn't feel like she missed out, but I mean, like, still interesting. Yeah, why don't we watch for their lessons? And you could be bored to tears. We really have to do that? Yes, of course. And I'll slip him some money as a bribe. there's the caveat. Assuming you can stay quiet and not cause trouble for anyone, that is. I'm the Queen of Quiet! She says, screaming loudly in the church. Pouring in. Class was in session. Hooray! She shouted, filling the room with her screams. Here we go! She said, turning into Mario. They're all even younger than you, Milliam. Well, I'm a grown-up after all. Sure. You're probably being classified as teens who went to Sunday school. Does anyone know the answer? What's up, Susie? Second such an easy question. If you're so smart, why don't you tell us the answer? I could blah 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 blah. Shut it! I can't mirror that will. Do you know the answer, Lulu? Meow. Oh, Lulu. A bit too difficult. I know! Okay, just 73, Maggie. That's correct. Maybe. She looks older than us. Milliam, what did I tell you? Rean, did you actually? No, I mean, I've been insulting the Noble Alliance for a while now on their cowardice and their incompetence, their cartoonish evilness. But Rean, if you actually thought that she would stay quiet for this, I'm afraid you may be the dumbest person in this game. I don't mean to be harsh, but... what's the problem? I'd normally be going to Sunday school my age, right, anyways? Listen up, kids. I'm actually a student from none other than amazing Thor's Military Academy. But I take this chance to teach you all as a substitute teacher. Excuse me? But that sounds fun. Let's study together. Meow. She's as wild as ever, but I guess she's sort of helping out. With the sister usurped. A coup, if you will. Millian took up the role of teacher for the day. Well, at least she didn't, like, sniper shot the sister. She's doing a stellar job of helping Sister Olav out. Except for the part where she almost gave Rean a stroke when she tried to introduce Ergetlam. I don't know why, but... You know, they harp on the whole Ergetlam thing a lot, but at this point... There's no official government that would care about its secret. Or that could enforce its will to keep it a secret on her? Anyways. Plus, it's never actually smashed anything that they didn't intend it to smash. Ah, well. Ah, well. I hope she had fun, though. That was so much fun! This school doesn't seem so bad. We go again? Can we? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that much. Half bad as a teacher, too. You did almost ruin it by bringing her getting at the end of. How? How did she ruin it? Probably did so well because of all the time I spent at Thor's. You guys taught me how to coming in handy. I kind of miss our classes there. Let's do what we can to end this war and get back to school! Yeah, we will. If you think about it, setting Celtic free was the first step towards that. Let's keep it up, Milliam. Roger! Yay! Better bond with Milliam. Alright, so she's looking forward to the academy. That's good. Coming to terms with no longer being under Duke Albarea's rule. Being in charge of the town for a long, long time, after all. So we're so comfortable about it. Just the idea how things are going to change. I mean, we might have competence and kindness, understanding. We may not be abused by a tyrant and his thugs. How will we adjust? Yeah, it wasn't peaceful when he was in control. Let's not pretend. Hey, remember how not too long ago, they were trying to abduct a underage sister of the cloth to keep them company at the guardhouse? Do you remember that, old woman? Do you? Academic medicine. She takes it very well. That's the basics. Alright. Good for Rosine. I'll get to town after all that commotion. We just had the two armies clash too. I'm not sure how much. I mean, on the one hand, the Noble Alliance is very incompetent. But on the other hand, they might decide to make this the point where they're like, oh, see? War is actually terrible. Surprise! Which, as some of you noticed, maybe is kind of one of my critiques of the game at the moment. It's a bit mixed messages, let's just say. The showing versus the telling is sending two conflicting messages. Ooh, hey, Sara. Ah, Celtic really knows how to brew a damn good beer. I should have known I'd find you here. How dare you relax and have a drink? Yeah. Thank you, Rean. Stop getting on her case about it. What's with that stare? Nothing much, just be careful you don't... Yeah, why are you... When has she ever actually drank so much? I mean, I feel like this could be teasing, because I feel like she actually means it. Restriction? I'd never caught that unawares. Besides, I have years of practice. A few barrels of beer on board for any little pick-me-up. Sure. We're a student-run errand ship. You can't haul whole kegs of booze on board. Sure you can. What a killjoy. I agree! Why are you let's hang out. Maybe she I mean, it is war. She does have, you know, a few more years of experience. Terrible things. Afraid I say I wouldn't put it past you to drink yourself under the table and somehow get... I would, actually. Yeah! I'm on Sarah's side in this. Oh, well, can't say about having some company. Margaret, a mug of your best lager for my suit. Two would be fantastic things. Oh, Rean. Now, I think that this is like a ratings thing, right? Like it's a, you know, like I think probably like a teen-rated game. So they can't have quote-unquote underage kids drinking, even if it would probably be okay in this setting. Ah, well. Maybe next year he'll be old enough to finally have a drink with her. Gulpity gulp. Yes! Boy, that hit the spot. Beer me again, Margaret. Already? Shaking those down kind of fast? Ah, no problem. Quick snooze to counter the booze is all I need, and it rhymes, so it must be true. Sara's relatively harmless drunk. She'll drink away, have some fun, pass out for a while, then wake up in tip-top shape. That's why most people tend to let her drink as she pleases. And you should too, Rean. Sat there. See, Rean. I've never seen her cause that much trouble when she's drunk, actually. Glad we're on board with me drinking then. Heart. Here was that refill. But we're all out. Say it ain't so. It's hard to get a steady supply nowadays, thanks to the war. You know, today is a special, it's a special occasion, but I'm afraid yours is the last one. But if you go to the Grand Market, maybe they have more to buy. Ooh, baby, fortune's on my side after all. Hey, Rean, I've got a job for you. It's a quest. You can't refuse it. So yeah, she would call it a quest to acquire more booze. Rean, you're actually turning down a quest? This isn't like you. Aw, you're gonna make a drunk carry stuff around? Pretty please, with a cherry on top? You see, Margaret, we'll be right back. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Oh well, buy a barrel too, and I'll pay you for it later. Roger, see, they're helping out the inn. But wait, we're really doing this? Despite his objections, he was dragged to the Grand Market against his will. They bought some barrels of Celtic's special brew. The poor boy was then asked politely to carry them all the way back. Are these filled with concrete or something? If only I had a controllable superhuman power to use that I need more practice at anyways. Come on, man up already. Gotta hurry so I get back to drinking. I'm going to catch my breath. The look of alcohol never ceases to amaze. Master Kafi and Dad are the same way, but they're older. I don't think alcoholism is common in people. I don't think she's an alcoholic. I think she enjoys it. But I don't think she's an alcoholic. And I've known, like, actual alcoholics, so no. Ah, you know how to flatter a lady, mister. I'm kind of surprised that I came to like it myself. This much myself, actually. Because I was copying someone first. Oh, and who are you copying? A certain gentleman to my own a fair amount. It's a person who'd fit right in an empty bar, swirling his bourbon oh so tenderly. Couldn't help to look out of that image. That's how it all started. Oh, was it your first love, Sara? Whoops! Probably isn't the conversation we'll be having with one of my students, huh? Just figured I said anything. It's nothing that important anyways. It's not often I get to hear you talk about these things. Have to ask, though. This where your fondness for classy gentlemen originated from? Haha, who knows? I'll let you figure that one out. But more important, let's get back to carrying. I can feel myself sobering up here. Oh, that fair maiden. Turning the barrels back, Rean was forced to bear witness to yet another intense drinking session. It's okay. It's fine. What I wouldn't give for a stock of the stuff on the crages. Come on, I was joking. Now, you see, if she snuck kegs onto the ship, then you might have a better chance of calling her out on being an alcoholic. The heroes who conquered the Twin Dragon Bridges, that is a bit much. Heroes might be overdoing it, and us being the ones that did it is also overdoing it, since it was definitely more related to the army. Yeah. Thanks. It's not though. Craig had things well in hand, and Fiona would have died because of our bad planning, if not for the Major. House? Well, thanks. Yes, it would be rude not to accept it after we took the time to make it. I'm so proud. Where's the drink, huh? Nothing to buy? Nope. So you're doing as well as ever at Squareo. To you, focusing on selling necessities is certainly a sound plan. You can even set your prices well. For the most part, I wasn't expecting to wait quite this much from it, though. Maybe I was just born with it? Musical note? She's right. Most merchants couldn't get by being quite that careless. Okay. Gathering up info and using that to make his profits. Interesting stuff. We'll see if it comes in handy when I get my next batch of goods in. She's doing well for herself. I have to pick up the pace if I want to catch up to her. Better make the most of my upcoming business meeting. Sara's a big part of that battle as well. Funny how you compare. Funny when you compare how she usually is to how she's on the job, isn't it? Company while she's... Guess I'll be keeping her company while she's drinking today. Well, maybe under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction now. Our makers are still getting the railroad back to normal. Which won't happen anytime soon. Have to deal with both the Provincial and Imperial Army. You know, it involved flipping Luis's skirt! Ah! Harassment! Ah! This gives Jenny for the town's sake. No, no, no! Ho, ho, ho! How brazen of me! I'm allowed to do this because I'm old. I've heard negotiations with armies, and I mean it. Well, here's the problem. On the one hand, you have the Imperial Army, who are going to be fair and considerate. On the other hand, you're going to have the Noble Alliance, who are going to be incompetent and abusive. And it's going to be hard to work with one of those two groups. Let's go upstairs before I chat with the Lauras. Oh, Anton. What all the way to Grelly for a second? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Where are you, Ricky? Ah, it's true romance. Oh, Fee. What's wrong? Well, I'm very concerned. Fee? Oh, I thought she was sad. But she's sleeping. You see, odd place for a nap, Fee. Let's see. Now that I think about it, this was about where those Jaegers showed up last time. Maybe they worry that they might show up again tired or out. Or it's Fee and she's just napping. Here. Of course we'll spend time with Fee. Put your jacket on her. Maybe I can carry her to a bed without waking her up. And then I'll use my body to keep her warm. Oh, Rean, what about Laura? You cad, you. Up we go. Sorry how light she is. I hope she's eating well enough. We might be in the middle of war, but someone her age still needs to eat and sleep well. She's still growing. Trying an issue with sleep. She's actually pretty well built for how young she is. It's like her muscles developed specifically for the purpose of being useful on the battlefield. It's like she was raised on a battlefield. Just holding her like this tells me a lot about the life she's led until now. Rean, were you staring at my body while I slept? Sorry, did I wake you up? And I don't want to answer that question. It's fine. What are you doing, though? You're napping in the hallway. Did you sleep on an actual bed? So you were taking me to bed then? Let's not say things that could not label me as a criminal. Rean, you are, like, technically a criminal. To the extent that, you know, the Noble Alliance is in charge of the country, you're a horrible criminal. What's up? Nothing much. Dream what happened 10 years ago. Back when the boss first took me to Zephyr. Oh, I see. Might have been because you were carrying me. Just got to see him again. I know, Fee. But he's dead and he's never coming back. Zzz. Oh, she's only half awake. I've done that before. When I've been asleep and then I half talk to someone. She started seeing Zephyr's leader in me, though. I've simply become Fee's new family at this point. But even then, I can't replace Zephyr for you, you know. Except you are. You totally are. Let me bring it up. She'll probably have forgotten all about this when she's awake. Aww. There we go. Come wake up when it's time for us all to meet up. At this rate, I can't marvel at how muscled her barely covered body is. Everybody wins! Let's wake her up. Alright. See, you were worried about Sara getting so drunk she forgot to come and leave with everyone. But she is actually literally asleep. Speaking of literally asleep. Yawn. Hey, people. Noise those down a little, please. Cat trying to sleep here. You're harder you'd think the war was over. Well, they were... Thank you, Rean, for reinforcing my point about how terrible the Noble Alliance is. At the moment, it's not like we're using today for anything but rest, right? I guess things did turn out today. But I'm a cat. I need 16 hours of sleep. Messed up pretty well the Valimar, so try to keep that up for next time. But anything too crazy, you got it? It takes a certain type of guy to take a sleeping girl to bed the way you did. Not sure if you're a sweetheart or just plain dangerous. You run headfirst into real trouble as you get older. Hey, what is she mad at now? She's jealous. She wanted to be lifted up and petted and loved. Let's take a little break then. Sorry, I misspoke. And we will have a lovely chat with Laura next time. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon for more.